I know everybody has a camera in their pocket these days, but just a quick snapshot isn't really photography. Like an accomplished watercolorist, oil painter, or sculptor, photographers are artists. I have a degree in commercial art with decades of photography experience and education under my belt. What are you getting when you pay a photographer? You're getting attention to the details, the thing that honestly may go unnoticed when you're skimming through stacks of images, but details that set an image apart from something straight out of camera or a basic cell phone pic. Here, I'll divulge a little bit. And not all photographers go to this extreme, but I'm a little OCD and I get lost in the details sometimes. Here, I'll bring out the eyes on this pup. I edit in Luminar, but the functions are essentially the same in Lightroom and Capture One. I go into my Develop Tool menu, mask the iris with my brush tool. I'm going to leave the brush small enough, even though I zoom in because the eye is a small piece. I also leave my softness set at the max, so there's a very gradual edge of exposure. I mask the reflections and highlights on the pupil as well, since I'll be increasing highlights there. Go to my sliders. Increase the whites, make the blacks less dark. Go to my color temperature tool. The direction here will be dependent on the dominant eye color. If brown, slide it to more warmth to achieve that vibrant orange. If like a husky or Aussie with bluish eyes, slide the color direction to the cooler end. Then you can increase saturation and vibrance to your liking. This is part of the being an artist element. I have done this a lot, so my baselines are they come pretty natural, although I do still make some smaller tweaks here and there. Once I have a color profile that I'm happy with, I'll then go to my color curve slider and just make an overall shift on the black-white slider, which will decrease the darkness in your shadows. And at that point, you can bump the exposure up a little bit more if you still just want it lighter. Finishing up, I can toggle the before and after button to see very clearly the difference in the start and finish and see the life that it brings to the focus of the subject. This is one of the many details that go into my process, and if I've shot your family portraits, your horse, your dog, your seniors, this is part of what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah, we're thinking color, composition, lighting, movement, so much more than just some person with a camera taking pictures.